Welcome back to Threads of Hope. I'm your host, Jason, and today we're talking about a troubling pattern unfolding across south central Pennsylvania. A string of disappearances, one confirmed death, and a series of unanswered questions that have left many families searching for the truth. This episode centers around four individuals: Faith Scripko, Mark Henry Hicks, and Garrett and Matthew Meredith. Their stories overlap in geography, timing, and mystery. And the community is asking whether these cases are connected, whether something larger is happening beneath the surface. And so let's begin with Faith Scripko, a woman from Pennsylvania who vanished October 23rd, 2025. According to information shared online and by those close to her, Faith was last seen or heard from while she was working a shift at the Subway restaurant in New Oxford, Pennsylvania. For weeks, no one heard anything. Then, on November 14th, concerned friends requested a welfare check at her last known address in New Oxford. Authorities arrived, but no one was there. There were no signs of Faith, no personal items indicating she had been home, and no clues pointing to where she may have gone. Her case is still fresh, still developing, and the silence surrounding her disappearance is haunting. Faith's story quickly drew attention, not just because she was missing, but because her disappearance sounded eerily familiar. A few months earlier, another person connected to the area had vanished: 38-year-old Mark Henry Hicks, who went missing June 22nd, 2025. His case began in Hanover, Pennsylvania, but he was known to stay in New Oxford, the same area where Faith was last seen. That detail alone raised red flags online, and people began to know if these cases were somehow connected. Mark's family has been outspoken about how out of character his disappearance is. He's described as 5'4", 140 pounds, blue eyes, and light brown hair. He has tattoos on both hands and is missing a pinky on his right hand, identifying features that makes his absence even more confusing. Well, according to his family, Mark didn't have a phone, and he normally kept in touch as best as he could. Then suddenly, all contact stopped. His family grew frustrated when months passed with little progress. And to make things even more heartbreaking, two officers who had been involved in his case early on, Detective Baker and Sergeant Cody Becker, were killed in unrelated line-of-duty incidents not long after his disappearance. Their deaths slowed down the investigation considerably, and around this time, families of missing persons in the Hanover area began to compare notes. The disappearances weren't identical. Every case had its own circumstances, but they were all too close in time, too close in proximity for people to not notice. That brings us to Ben Matthew Garrett, a 36-year-old man who was reported missing from family after not hearing from him 21st of May 2025. Ben vanished in the Hanover area and now entered in the missing person database. He was outgoing, a person who wouldn't just disappear without contacting someone. Local news outlets noted that Ben and Mark had once been connected on Facebook years ago, though their families say they don't believe the two men had current ties. Even so, the parallel cases intensified concern within the community. But perhaps the most devastating of these cases is the story of Matthew Meredith, age 41, who disappeared, and unfortunately his body was found in a wooded area of Conewago Township, Adams County. The confirmation came on June 11th. His phone and wallet were reported left behind when he disappeared, a detail that suggested he didn't leave by choice. But the coroner did not immediately release a cause of death, leaving the family in painful uncertainty. While officials stated there were no immediate signs of foul play, the lack of clarity only heightened public concern. When you place these stories side by side, you start to see why people are worried. Within months, multiple adults, mostly men, and then later, Faith, vanished in the same region spanning over Hanover, New Oxford, and surrounding Adams and York County communities. Some of these disappearances appear unrelated. Some may expect coincidences, but for families, coincidence is cold comfort. They want answers. They want closure. They want to know whether their loved ones' cases were truly isolated or pieces of something larger. The pain has behind these cases is real and deeply human. Mark's mother has pleaded publicly for information, saying she wakes up every day hoping someone knows something and will come forward. Ben's sister has spoken about the frustration of searching endlessly with no direction. Matt's mother shared her heartbreak after authorities told her there were no evidence of foul play, because they still didn't give her one thing she needed most: an explanation. And for Faith, whose disappearance is the most recent, the public has only begun to hear from those close to her. But the fear, the worry, the desperate need for her to be found is already written all over online posts being shared about her case. The most important thing now is visibility. When cases do not receive widespread coverage, leads dry up. People forget names, trails go cold. So here is what you can do. Share information about Faith Scripko, Mark Henry Hicks, and Garrett. Keep their photos circulating. Keep discussions going online. If you live near Hanover, New Oxford, York County, or Adams County, stay observant. Ask questions. Check on people if you haven't heard from them in a while. And if you know something, say something. Even if it seems small, report it. In many missing persons cases, the breakthrough comes from a detail someone didn't realize mattered. Every detail matters. These families deserve answers. These communities deserve peace. Until then, we'll keep telling their stories, we'll keep shining light on their names, and we'll keep hoping for the truth to come forward. I'm Jason, and this has been Threads of Hope. Thank you for listening, and please keep these families in your prayers and your thoughts, and continue sharing these stories. Awarenesses can save lives, and together we can make a difference and maybe find the answers to why or how Matthew Meredith died. Thank you for listening, and stay aware, stay safe, and God bless.